Exactly. When you're from a particular region, it just sounds normal. Finished product of my meal all together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's heavy.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I gotta keep it trendy on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go down the rabbit hole. Got a couple carrots around my neck. Self-respect.
Good morning, my lovelies, my gods and goddesses. Good morning. So, I'm just here getting ready for work. It's a new week. It is. Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Monday, March 15th. Would you like to begin your day with guided mindfulness meditation?
Yes.
The skill, deep sleep meditation. Mindfulness of breathing can help you with that. Did you want to enable it?
No.
All right.
I don't know what the hell she just asked me. Okay, so it's March 15th, and I just blanked out. So let's do this again. Good morning. So welcome to another weekly vlog. Today we're gonna redo my hair. I know I did. When did I last wash my hair? I think it was week before last. So this week I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wash my hair and I'm gonna braid it. I'm gonna get my hair braided today. I'm doing it myself. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right about now. And then I'm gonna start working. I'm probably gonna be, hopefully I can braid and work at the same time. I don't know. Let's see if I can do that or if I just need to focus on braiding alone. I can count today as a day off. So last week I ended up sending like I think I told y'all how much I sent, and I'm right on target this week as well. So I'm pretty stoked because I'm ahead of target. I'm 300 messages ahead or so. If I'm not 300, I'm 200 and something, like 250 or 260 messages ahead. But I'm still gonna try and get some messages in today. My broadcasting is on point as well. It's not ahead, it's on point. I want to get that to be ahead too, so that like I said, if you aim for the stars, if you fall you land on a cloud, you don't just, if you fall from the clouds you land on a treetop, not just directly on your butt, on the ground. So we're aiming for the stars with our goals today, this week, this month, and every other month to come. And as much as I am saying things could be better, it could be worse as well. And I am extremely thankful for what I'm receiving. Everything is going according to my will and my plans. So that's in and of itself awesome. This week vlog though, I don't know if I'm going to do any baking for this week vlog. I probably will. I don't know. I'm gonna go hop into the shower, take a quick shower, wash my hair so that I can get ready for work. So the last vlog I did where I washed my hair, you guys saw me use this shampoo and conditioner set. I use this, but this is not really what I used in my hair. Really, I just use these because I have them. My sister bought them. But what I usually use in my hair to wash my hair is I use this as the first wash. So it's a Tresemme, whichever Tresemme I pick up. I'm not a hair care or hair health guru. I do what works for my hair. Just like my makeup, I do what works for me and how I can manage myself, and it's the same thing with my hair. I do what works for me. So I use a Tresemme, whichever Tresemme. That would be the first wash to get rid of all the oils and stuff. Then I would go in with the argan oil, the Cream of Nature argan oil, Cream of Nature argan oil. And this work from Morocco, this works pretty well in softening my hair, getting my hair a nice texture. And then I'll go in with the argan oil conditioner. This also helps to keep my hair soft after I've rinsed it. Now when I'm treating my hair, I use this silicone mix. And this silicone mix, I got this, the idea of this from Genesis. She's a YouTuber. She used this in her hair. Of course, Genesis is Mexican, Latina. Not Mexican, she's Latina. And she recommended this. And when it comes to hair care, people in the Dominica, they know their shit. So I use this. It helps to soften my hair. I put a little bit in, let it sit for a minute, and then I rinse it out, and that gives my hair a nice luster. It's also good to use on your wigs when you're washing your wigs. After you've washed your wigs, you condition it with this. So this is also good for it as well, but it's a hair treatment. So this is my main, and I had added this to it almost a year ago now. I've added this to it, so this is what I usually use. I use this because my sister has sent it down and it's here, so I used it, and it wasn't bad either. It didn't make my hair feel brittle and dry and soft like Suavitel Suave used to. Because Suave shampoos used to, it didn't do shit for my hair, but it didn't make my hair feel coarse like it used to. But for this one, because I'm going to be braiding my hair, I am going to go back to the basics and just use these here and put this away. So. Messages are not so fast, and I'm just gonna count today as one of my day offs anyways, especially if I don't hit that 300 mark. If I hit the 300, then I won't consider it a day off, but if I do not hit the 300, then it's gonna be my day off. Remember I said in my last vlog that I was gonna see how the weekend worked out, and while Saturday and Sunday, certain time of the day, it's a little bit better. It's still roughly around the same. So it doesn't really even matter. I can still take my days off on the weekends still. But if I have one advice for y'all, that is stay the fuck away from TikTok. Stay away from TikTok. If you work from home, stay away from TikTok. Like, stay away from TikTok. Stay away from TikTok. I've been on TikTok since, I want to say 8 o'clock. And it's now freaking 11:50. And I just freaking bite the bullet and hop off TikTok. Like, stay the fuck away from TikTok. TikTok is addictive. You can't work from home and be on TikTok. It's just, you have to be self-disciplined. Seriously. Like, TikTok will show you a different level of discipline. Like, tell yourself you're going to spend an hour on TikTok. All of a sudden, an hour just seems like 2 minutes. The fuck? The fuck? So, yeah. Even though I was on TikTok, I was still working. I was still messaging because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm going to keep saying it until the messages pick up. But, yeah, y'all know, messages are not that high right now. My headset makes my hair look funny. But, anyways. Yeah. So, I've been messaging and I've been on TikTok all at the same time. And I basically have to will myself off TikTok because there's other things that I need to do, like stream. And I streamed a bit today, but not a lot because I was doing my hair. Like y'all saw earlier, I did my hair. And yeah, you see that little pixelated thing? That's because I'm in front of a computer, y'all. Yeah, whenever the phone or two devices are in front of each other, you get that little pixelated thing. But it is what it is. So, anyways, I'm not going to make this part of the video long. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log in to my other platform. Try and see if I can gain some money there. And I'm probably going to just wrap my hair up and put it up. And I'm going to continue sending messages. I find myself sending messages from like 8 o'clock all the way to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And then I'll sleep until like probably 9-10 o'clock and get up, get what I need to get done around the house, and then I start working at around 1 o'clock again. And again, it's not strenuous because everything is on a wavelength where it doesn't feel strenuous, you know, because I'm not like sitting in front of the computer for hours on end because sending these messages. No, because the messaging system is so slow, it's like it feels more like I'm spending my entire day just watching Netflix or YouTube or some shit like that. That's literally what it feels like. So it's not strenuous at all to be working like that because it actually doesn't feel like working. You get what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with that? But yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my broadcasting platform now because on my broadcasting, because I didn't work right now, I'm behind. So I'm gonna need, why do I always tie my tongue up in these fucking videos? So I'm gonna need 1,000 coins tomorrow on my broadcasting because I'm trying to get 500 a day. And seeing that I only made like 135 for today, for tomorrow's, I'm gonna need 1,000 or what is it, 900 and something. No, it wouldn't be 900 or something. It would be 865. That's what I'm gonna need. But yeah, see, my math ain't that bad. My math be mathin'. It better be mathin'. I used to teach math. Like, fuck. You know what? Like, I've done so many things in my lifetime. I have stories I could give y'all. It's crazy.
like, I have relationship stories I could give y'all, because I have a lot of fucked up relationship stories I could give y'all. I got employment stories that I could give y'all, because I've worked in a lot of fields. There's some fields that I refuse to work in though, but I've worked in a lot of fields. And yeah, there's just so much I could tell y'all. But hey, who knows? Maybe over time I'll share them. But sometimes I'm selfish. I'm selfish with me because I like to keep some of me to myself. I think that's very important to help keep yourself grounded. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm loving my hair, y'all. I did such a good job. But today is considered my day off, so I don't need to worry. But yeah. Good morning, guys. So it is Wednesday, March 15th. And yesterday, you guys saw me do my hair yesterday. I did pretty okay as it relates for the world of broadcasting. For my texting, I was texting while I was doing my hair, and I was able to send, I don't even remember how much I was able to send, because I regards yesterday as my day off. So whenever I have a day that I don't do a lot of work, I call it my day off, especially if I didn't hit my target or close to my target. I call it my day off. So yesterday was my day off. I realized that Mondays and Tuesdays are really slow when it comes to texting. For some reason, those days are really pretty freaking slow, but you do what you have to. So yesterday I took off. I did my hair, as you guys can see. I braided my hair myself. And I do my hair myself. Like, you're not going to see me go to the hairdresser anytime soon to go do my hair with a hairdresser. And that's because when I used to go to the hairdresser to do my hair be falling out. I don't know why, but my hair be falling out. It doesn't matter what I went there to do. If I go braid my hair, it be falling out afterwards. If I go to get a perm, my hair be falling out. If I go to get a sew-in, my hair be falling out. So I'm like, okay, none of y'all bitches touching my hair no more. Like, no, we're not doing this. So I stopped going to the hairdresser for I want to say 10 years now. I've not been to a hairdresser in like 10 years. The last hairdresser that I went to that really grew my hair she wasn't working as a hairdresser anymore, and that was my best friend's at the time's mother. We went to university together, and when she did my hair, y'all, when I tell you, she permed my hair, and my hair came down to here. Like, her hands was God sent to my hair. And here's the thing too, here's the kicker too, she used to do the hair of Hugh Hefner's Playboy bunnies. Like, Hugh Hefner Playboy bunny, because Playboy was in Jamaica at one point. For y'all who did not know, Hugh Hefner took his shit to Jamaica at one point. So Playboys at one point was in Jamaica, y'all. And she used to do hair for Hugh Hefner's Playboy bunnies. But yeah, she did. She usually did my hair when I was going to university, and my hair was killer. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I had to set my camera back up. Okay, so yeah, so she usually did the hair of the Playboy bunny girls. Back when she was younger, in her youth. But yeah, she was the last person to touch my hair, and my hair flourished. Like, flourished. I don't know what it is. Since I came to Montego Bay, she lived in Kingston, and she's not young, y'all, so you know. And she wasn't a hairdresser at the time. She's just my best friend's mother, and she did my hair. She did our hair. She did her hair and my hair when it was time for them to get permed. But yeah, she treated me like I was her daughter. That was sweet. But yeah, so ever since her, I've never had And then even before her, people would be touching my hair be falling out. She was the only person who touches my hair and my hair just like, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, you know, bad omen or bad intentions that people have, or I don't know if their spirit's just not right. I don't know if it's because they, Jamaicans would say that they're sexually active with multiple people, and that's the reason why. So it would be like a spiritual thing. Yeah, so I would say it would be like a spiritual thing that would, I don't know if that's it. I really don't know. I really don't know if they're doing my hair in a bad vibe, or they just not have good intentions when they're touching my hair, or if, like Jamaicans would say, oh, this person is sexually promiscuous. So, like, they have multiple sex partners. And I don't know if that's it. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is that I've been to different hairdressers, and they all make my hair fall out. Like one time, I went and I got myself some box braids to go to Dream Weekend in Negril, and like a big chunk of hair right here fell out. Like literally, the only people who can touch my hair and ain't shit happen. The only thing that happens after they touch my hair is like my sister. And I say sister because there's only one sister that sits and comb my hair, because the rest of them can't be fucking bothered. And that's my big sister. But yeah, I don't, they don't, I think I've said this in the vlog before, they just don't be hidden, and I just don't trust people with my hair anymore. So I just do it myself. So if I didn't know how to braid, I learned how to braid for myself. If I didn't know how to do sew-ins, I learned how to do sew-ins for myself. If I didn't know how to put on a wig, baby, y'all, one of the vlogs when I did that curly hair was the first time me putting on like a lace front wig. And see me, I lay that. I lay the hell out of that. It looked like scalp. Like, I'm afraid. Like, this is how afraid I am of going to the hairdresser these days. How afraid I am. I'm even afraid to go with my hair braided backwards, and then they just put the wig on. I'm like, I just don't want none of y'all touching my hair, because y'all ain't hitting it. Like, So I do my hair myself, and I've been doing my hair myself for the past 10 years. Don't ask me, like I said, I'm not a hair guru. Don't ask me to do nobody else's hair, because the only hair I can do is my hair and my little nieces, okay? Boo boo. Auntie misses you. I miss my baby. I miss her little laugh. I miss her little, I just miss her. Like, having kids is ghetto as fuck, but I miss my niece. Let me stop talking about it before I start tearing up, because I don't want to cry. Like, I have this little clip of her inside the suitcase. Like, I was packing her suitcase, and she just got in, and she just took everything out, and she got in it, and then she started taking everything out. And I just sat there and watched her take everything out. And I just filmed it. I took a picture, and then I just filmed her taking everything out and putting it where she wants to put it. And I just watched her, and that was it. Like, I just watched her. It wasn't annoying to me or anything. It was just the cutest thing for me to watch. But yeah, let's hop off that topic before I start tearing up, because my baby, ooh, my baby. Anyways, yeah, being a parent is ghetto. Kids can be awesome and wonderful, but being a parent in and of itself is ghetto. That's it. But I do love kids, and I do love my nieces, and I do love my nephews. But I'm about to write them bitches off. Like, my eldest niece and my nephews, I'm about to write them bitches off, because their ass is too old. They're making me age. Like, they making me, hold on. Hey baby, how you doing? How are you? What's good? You can hear me, right? yesterday. Wait, let me turn this off right here because it's the first time. Let me tell you, the first time when you came in, like I have my headset, so the first time when you came in, I did not hear the bell went off, right? So that's what happened the first time when you came in. So when I turned my head, because I was sitting right here, when I turned my head, I'm like, oh my God, I missed my boo. But then I was like, let me message him in the hopes that he reads it. So yeah, what am I wearing? This is what I'm wearing. This is what I'm wearing. What I'm wearing. What you wearing? I am from Jamaica. Oh, where are you from? Like, I'm in Jamaica. I don't have an accent. Like, to me, it's not an accent. What I have an accent now, talking like this with an American accent, using American vernaculars. So exactly, when you're from a particular region, it just sounds normal. Well, you from New York, so you run into a lot of Jamaicans, don't you? Have you ever been to Jamaica though? Yeah, I don't know what it is with Jamaicans in New York. They swarm New York. I've never been to New York personally. Okay, lovely. So I had a chat. It says private chat is over. Here it says he has less than 2 minutes left. He spent those remaining 2 minutes with me. So you guys saw that. You guys just saw that. Okay, so y'all saw me recording. Y'all saw me get a chat live. This is my first cam customer in days. I should say weeks. It feels like forever, but yeah, it's weeks. It's been my first cam customer in weeks. And he spent a couple minutes with me. I don't know how much I made off him because I didn't check yet. I was just trying to check, but I need to like refresh and go over to the earnings section to see how much I made. But yeah, this is what it is sometimes. So someone just came in and spent a little bit of time with me, and y'all see that. Of course, again, some of it is, I always cut it up when it comes to YouTube. I always cut it up, especially to try and make the video not so long. But anyways, what was I saying? What was he talking about before? Oh, I was talking about my hair before. So with respects to my hair, I do my hair myself. Can I do other people's hair? I'm not gonna tell you that I can do someone else's hair. I'm not a professional hairdresser. I'm not gonna say I do my hair, I do my niece's hair, and that's freaking it. Yeah. So I'm not a makeup guru. I just do me. I'm not a 5-star chef. I just do me. I'm a jack of all trades, master of all of the things I trade in. Like, the fuck? I'm a perfectionist. I'm a Virgo. So if I'm doing something, if I'm putting my hands on something, I gotta be the best that I can be at it. So yeah, I do my hair how I want my hair to be done, how I'm comfortable with it. I do my makeup how I'm comfortable with it. I cook my food how I want my food to cook and taste and whatever. Yeah, so that's just me in a nutshell. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the screen, and I'm gonna start texting, and I'm going to also start broadcasting. And there is another thing that I wanted that I'm realizing. Like, I think I have too many things running all at once, and that is interfering with my camming. Like over the past couple of weeks, I've had people come to my cam room. They just didn't stay. And a lot of the times, um, the complaint is the connection is bad. And when I check my internet, it's all good. But I'm thinking that the software on my laptop is just not strong enough to facilitate everything that I'm doing. And so because sometimes I be watching Netflix, I think Netflix is really the killer. So I'm going to be hopping off Netflix and I'm just going to be sticking to YouTube for right now. Um, can I? Oh, you can just watch it on another device? No, I can't, because the sound is going to interrupt my work, and I don't want that because I have music playing in the background. So I can't have a separate sound playing with music. That's a bit confusing. And then me talking, that's just too much. So when I have my headset on and I'm doing everything on the laptop, then only I can hear everything, right? So that doesn't confuse the customers. Because I multitask, I can listen to 12 things at once. So that works for me. But I realized that the reason why my camming is probably so limited is because of the fact that I have so many software running, so many programs running on the laptop. So I'm gonna cut that out. I'm just gonna have what is necessary. I'm just gonna do that. So like my camming and my texting work vibe, like the work platforms don't interrupt my camming at all. Like the texting, like streaming on another platform using the computer, it doesn't mess with my camming. But what does mess with it, I realize, is Netflix. Like Netflix takes a lot, and I think it's what's messing with it. I think that's what's giving the issue, because January I was not fucking with Netflix at all. And that wasn't because, all the drama that was going on with Netflix or whatnot. No, Netflix was up, it was running. I just wasn't watching it. My mood was like, just watch YouTube. That was my mood. I was in my Family Guy era. I still watch or listen or let Family Guy play, but because I've done it so many times, I'm like, okay, let's hop off this and go to something else, because when I get bored from working in between messages, I'm not really watching Family Guy. Family Guy is just a noise in the background, and when I get bored, I want something to like grab my attention so I don't fall asleep. And that's when I went back on Netflix. So I'm gonna try for the rest of the month not be so much into Netflix, and yeah, let's do that. Let's not be so much into Netflix for the rest of the month and see how my camming works out. Let's do that and see how it works out, because February was not nice. The final week of February just was not nice. And the beginning of March was not nice for camming. So let's see what the second half has to offer and move from there. But yeah, don't forget to thumbs up my videos. I'll come back to y'all in a minute, I guess. In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental woman. Hey guys, so it's the 15th of March and today is Wednesday. I'm gonna try, it's now 6:40. So did I record today? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. But I'm gonna go ahead and bake me some cookies. It's raining cats and dogs. It's like hella rainy. And I feel like baking me some chocolate chip cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake me some chocolate chip cookies. I was gonna make lasagna from scratch, like the lasagna itself from scratch, with some rolls, some dinner rolls. Those were also going to be made from scratch, but I'm thinking I'm gonna change my mind last minute. I'm just gonna do cookies today,
and I can just, you guys can bake bread with me and stuff like that another day, because I think that's gonna be like too much right now. So I'm gonna bake me some cookies, and I'm gonna bake me a half a chicken and do some rice with it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna take you guys with me to do that. But what was I gonna say? But what? Let me check if I have enough butter first. And if I have enough butter, then I'll do all of that. But I'm gonna bake me some cookies, because I feel like having some cookies, some ooey gooey gummy cookies.
Like this.
Product of my meal all together. Everything made from zero. Just look at that. Delicious. Guys, I'm so freaking tired. I'm so tired. I logged in to start working. There's a message on my screen right now, and I'm gonna take that message, and once I take that message, I think I'm just gonna stop and log into the other platform and just fall asleep there. Because I'm a hella tired. Y'all just see me made a bunch of food from scratch, like no preservative, no nothing. I just made everything from scratch. I made lasagna, and the pasta in the lasagna, I made that from scratch. The tomato paste, tomato sauce, I made that from scratch. It is off the chain, you guys. It tasted so delicious. You saw me made some dinner rolls. I made those from scratch. As well as look at that. Look at that little. Yeah. So I made my dinner rolls from scratch. You saw me make, what else did I make? I made cookies. Oh my god, the cookies are amazing. Like, it's so soft and ooey gooey, just the way I wanted it to be. I was afraid, like the one I burnt one batch, but the other batch was perfect. And I think the first batch was burnt because that was put on the lower grid. And that's the reason why there was just too much heat getting to it. But the cookie is just nice and moist, and just it's just a perfect texture, the texture that I love cookies to be. And I'm gonna tell you where I got that recipe from. I got that recipe from I think it's called Taste. I think that's where it's at. It's a channel that has to do with cooking, and they basically test out different recipes. So say for example, they're making lasagna. They test different ways of making lasagna, different ways of making mac and cheese, and then tell you like what combination gave them the best results. So I went ahead and I watched that because I didn't want my cookies to be hard, because I hate when my cookies are hard. That's the reason why I don't buy cookies. And when I'm telling y'all, it was amazing. It's amazing. But yeah. So after doing all of that, I'm hella tired. So I'm not gonna be working all night. I'm just gonna go to bed and pick it up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's already tomorrow because it's like 12:42. So it's already tomorrow already. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest and pick up on my messaging tomorrow. As it relates for my messaging, because I was like 300 messages ahead, so basically I was a day ahead. Me taking some hours out of the day, because I didn't send 300 messages today. I actually ended up sending like 200. So I'm 100 short, but I'm going to try and make it back up over the course of the next couple of days. So I can stay ahead just in case anything not detrimental, but dire happens or hella important, and I definitely have to miss a day, then I don't have to worry about it. I will still hit my target. So yeah. So that's that. Good night, guys. I'll talk to you in the morning, I guess. Good morning, guys. So today's Friday, and as usual, I've worked until late. I kind of messed up like how I work this week, so I would kind of put myself behind because I messed up how I work. And the reason why I messed up how I work really was because I don't mind me, I'm just trying to get my hair up in a ponytail, and you know, my room needs a little bit of straightening up, and I'm gonna start working. And I think I'm gonna be doing, I might be doing little mini series in between my weekly vlogs, just because if a particular question get asked, I can answer in those questions in a separate video besides my weekly vlog. That way it would be like easy access, and you don't have to watch an entire hour or nearly damn near 2 hour video to get to the point of what you would ask. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing that. But yeah, so I messed up my my consistency as it relates to both my, I shouldn't say my consistency because I'm still consistent. So consistency isn't the right word. And momentum isn't either, because I'm still at the same momentum. I'm still at the same consistency. What happened was I kind of fell behind. That's what happened. That's what I should have said. So I fell behind this week in terms of, you know, trying to get to my final goal. And how I fell behind is because I took a day off, so that day wouldn't count. And then on Wednesday I did, you can see I did baking. I baked, I cooked, I made myself lasagna, I baked bread, I baked cookies, because I was just feeling the vibe. And I've been having this crazy ass sweet tooth lately, and nobody is able to like provide me with the type of baked goods that I like in Jamaica. And so so I just made my own, because when it comes to donut, I don't know of a donut place in Jamaica that, you know, has me like, say, Krispy Kreme's donut in America. Like the Krispy Kreme's glazed donut, like that's off the chain. Yeah, to me that is. I don't know, maybe some new place popped up after COVID or a little before COVID or whatever that is a lot better. But hold on, it's 8 o'clock. But I love me some glazed Krispy Kreme donuts. That's the best donuts to me. So, and that was last week vlogs. This week vlog I did lasagna, and I made the pasta from scratch, and I made the tomato sauce from scratch, as you can see, and I made everything from scratch. The bread, the dinner rolls I made from scratch, and the cookies. And the cookies were off the chain. The cookies were everything that I wanted it to be. It wasn't hard. It was like a little crunch on the outside, ooey gooey on the inside. It was spectacular. Like, the only place I can think of that gives good cookies that I like is Burger King. Like, for real, not even playing. But yeah, so I did a little bit of baking. So my, as Jamaicans would say, my madcap, my crazy ass went ahead and decided that she wanted lasagna, and I didn't buy the packet of lasagna, the pasta for the lasagna. So I wanted lasagna. I didn't buy it. I have the ingredients to make it though, so I just made it and popped it in the oven and had a feast, and it was amazing, to be honest with you. It was freaking amazing. Like, I wish I had more. But I had it and I ate some for the next day. So I after I made it, I ate some, and then there were leftovers and I ate it for the next day. Of course there's still cookies, but yeah, that's all that's left. But yeah, so that's it.
that's what I was saying about the mini-series. Like, I'm thinking that I'm probably gonna do mini-series in between where I answer like subscribers' questions when they ask me, be it on Instagram or on YouTube down below my videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and start responding to questions. So if you have anything that you want to know, don't forget to leave your comments down below. If you have a type of question that you don't want to put in a comment section, you can always hit me up on Instagram. That's the reason why you should go ahead and follow me on Instagram, so that you can, ask me certain type of questions that you want to ask. Because some people don't want to leave a comment below a video, just because they don't want somebody to know that they are in the business, or they're curious about the business, whatever that is. So yeah, you always have the option of asking me questions to my Instagram, but leave a comment still down below these videos. Help boost my videos by leaving a comment. You can do a trophy. You can do smiley faces. There's so many things you can do there's so many ways you can support without actually using words. If certain things that you're wanting to get across, you don't want to, put out there, So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and film a video for my mini series. And yeah, so maybe I'll be putting out twice a video a week, not every week, but whenever I get like questions that needs to be answered, I'm going to do that, just so, like I said earlier, you don't have to sit through an entire hour and a half video to get to the point where you want to get. I could be really sneaky and put it in just so that your ass will sit down and watch it. But I'm not gonna do y'all that. Because if you really fuck with me, you don't need my ass to be sneaky to do that. You just fuck with me hard, and you're gonna watch my shit mad hard, right? So yeah, last night, let's get into updates. So last night I ended up sending a few messages. Again, no changes as it relates to the number of messages coming in. And hold on, I feel like snotty. Hold up. Yeah, my nose felt stopped up, and I didn't want to be doing all that on camera. But anyways, what was I saying? I was giving you guys an update. Hold up. Okay, so the updates are, so for my camming, you guys saw I was talking to you guys all good and proper, and a call came in. I got a cam customer, and you guys saw that. It didn't last for long, because he didn't have enough credits. It was obvious that he didn't have enough credits, because after we started talking for a little bit, it said he had 2 minutes left. But yeah, we chatted for a bit. I've never chatted with this. I don't think I've ever chatted with this person before. I have to go back and check the username. No, I've never chatted with this person before because of the type of questions that they did ask me throughout the conversation. So yeah, it was a new customer. Hopefully I left a good impression where he wants to come back. For my texting, I was talking about texting. For my texting, I did send a few messages. I did not, the messages are still the same. It's still not flowing as how I would want it to, but it is going. Yeah, so currently I'm at 3,700 and odd messages. Some let me check and give you the exact number. But the number that I'm giving you is not the number that I'm at right now. That I'd have to do. For that, I'd have to do a calculation, and the I did a calculation last night. But can I remember it? No, I don't. No, I don't. Wait. I'm popping off screen a lot, aren't I? So yeah, I did a calculation to see how much I added to it, and I'm at 3,500 messages right about now. Thereabout. That's where I'm at. But the last count that the site itself did, that the was not the site, but the last count that my company platform did says 3,374 messages. So that's where I'm at currently as it relates to messages for this week. I'll give you guys a final update tomorrow, Saturday, so that y'all can know exactly how much I'm at the end of the week. We're trying to get to 3,900. But really, I'm supposed to go beyond 3,900 because I'm supposed to always have a little bit of ed. But this is what I'm telling y'all as it relates to. I do have 2 more days today. I'm not counting today in it, but today's one of the days that I still have. So it will be 3 more days if I should count today. So I have today. Today's Friday. I just have Saturday. Yeah, so I only have 2 days. I only have 2 days to get to 3,900 at the end of the week. I think that's where it's supposed to be. Yeah. But, yeah, back to what I was saying. So I'm going to do a final count on Saturday just to get you guys to see exactly where I'm at. If I am at where I need to be with these messages. And that's what I'm saying when I say I fell behind. Because it's not like the flow is going really well for me to, can afford to take long periods away without really checking back and forth to be able to keep up. But it is what it is. I'm going to try and make it back up as much as I possibly can. For my streaming platforms, it's going pretty well on that, but I'm behind on that too because when I did step away to start baking, I just stopped all of that. So I am a little behind, but it's not like I can't make it up. It's not like I can't make a U-turn. It's not like, we can't. It's not like we can't make it happen. So this is what it is. Someone asked me like, how do I stay motivated? No. They asked me how do I stay consistent. The fuck? Somebody asked me how I stayed consistent, and I'm like, I'm not always consistent. don't get it twisted. I'm not always consistent. This thing is tedious as fuck. So I'm gonna try to stop cussing so much too. This thing is so tedious. Like, I'm not always consistent. Sometimes I fall off too. It's not because you see me pump out all these messages. There are times when I fall off, and I pump out a lot of messages, and if I set a goal for myself, I still fall off and still fall short of the amount of messages that I wanted to send sometimes. But when the message flow is high, I have a higher chance of making it up. When it's slow, I have a lower chance of making it up. So that's the difference. But I'm not consistent all the time. I fall off too. Emergencies popped up. I get lazy too. I get demotivated too. Like, for example, I took a entire 2 months break from texting alone because I was sending messages, but I wasn't sending messages. Like, I just sent a week's worth of messages and just stopped for the rest of the month, just to keep my account lively and active, But besides that, your girl has these emotions too. And like I said in one of my vlogs, what my biggest motivation is you guys. Like, I tell myself, like, I need to put this content out for you guys, so I need to work, I need to do this so that y'all can get these content. So y'all are a big motivation. So I get my ass up and work sometimes just for y'all. And you be like, Orphea, why you say it like that? Why you say like you're not the one making the money at the end of the day? Obviously, if I can not work, it means that I do have a little stash. You know what I'm saying? So if it's not money, my biggest motivator, some of the times money is the big motivator. Like, oh, I need to make this amount of money. I need to get my ass up and work if I'm gonna make this amount of money. So money motivates me. But for the past couple of months, y'all are the ones that have been motivating me to get my ass up and work so hard, so much, because I need to put this content out. I need to show you guys what it is and how I do it. And the way to show you how I do it, or how I'm currently doing it, is to show you while I'm doing it. So yeah. And also to show you guys that you can actually hit these numbers if you put yourself into it. You can hit these numbers and you can make this money. But yeah, so you guys are, it's getting dark outside. Alexa, make bedroom light white.
Okay.
It's still kind of dark, right? Yeah, the sun just went in. It's kind of raining. Yeah, the clouds just cover the sun a little bit. But yeah, so that's one thing. The money is another thing, but the money is not even such a big motivator like how it used to be one time. And that, and the fact that my camming be hitting, my streaming be hitting. I have 3 different platforms that I make money off of. And with that being said, and I show you in my last vlog that I made the money that I showed you was just from one platform. It wasn't from all of them. It was just from one. That's it, just one. So there are 2 others that I didn't touch money from. You get what I'm saying? So there is money out there to be made, and money is a motivator. But when it comes to like texting, like the money is consistent. It is good. I get paid on time. Well, I get paid before time, to be honest with you. They pay us, we're supposed to get paid on the 9th of each month. They pay us before that each month. So that's that with that. But yeah, let me stop chatting you guys heads off now and move to my mini series. But I'm not always consistent. My consistency, my drive to stay consistent is basically y'all. And sometimes it is money. I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes it is money. But right now, it's y'all, to be honest with you. To be full blown honest with y'all. Help me to stay consistent, because I'm like, I can't let my girls down that needs this help, this assistance. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, film my like mini series, and I'm gonna log in and start working, because as I told you guys, I am falling behind, and I don't want to, because I still have 2 more weeks in the month, and I don't want to fall behind so soon in the game. So yeah, I love y'all, and I'll be sure to get back to y'all later, or alright you guys. So I just got done filming for my mini series that I'm trying to do in between weekly vlogs, just because I think it would be easier to answer questions that way, for you guys to gain access to the answers of those questions. And I've logged in, and I'm gonna start working. The question that was asked was, how do you get paid to your Jamaican account? This question just does not answer only how you get paid to your Jamaican account. It also answers how you get paid to your account across the globe. So it's not only to your Jamaican account. It's whatever bank account that's local to you. This question will answer. So it doesn't matter where in the world you are. This question will answer that. Not because I'm Jamaican and I'm answering it for a Jamaican doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to anyone else. It does. And yeah, so I am going to go ahead and log in now and stop blabbing on here. I'm hungry though. I haven't eaten anything yet. Let me get myself something to eat first. You already know what time it is. It's the night shift. Once you see me in this light, y'all know it's the freaking night shift. So I came on here to give you guys an update because I chatted with you all earlier. And I'm on here now to give you guys a little update. So I had someone in my cam room, but I was not recording. I don't even remember what I was doing when the person came in, and I just answered and we chatted for a bit. After that, I was texting, and let me tell you something, y'all. The texting got really good. Like, it wasn't like November, December, September good, but it was better than what we have been getting. Like, the messages were just coming back to back to back, and then it was like a 2-3 minutes wait, and then back to back to back, back to back to back again. I basically just logged off of. I ended up sending 500 messages today. That's how good it was, and so I'm very proud of me for that. Actually, I ended up sending more than 500 messages, but I think it was 522, and I stopped. I was the one who stopped it. Like, I could have continued and sent a lot more, but I was the one who stopped it because I'm not about to overwork myself like that. No. But it has slowed down now. Let us see how tomorrow goes, because if tomorrow goes well as well, then I can take a little bit more time off next week if I want to, baby. Unless this means that the messages are starting to pick up. But then again, it is St. Patrick's Day, so it's kind of like a holiday. So people are looking to get down and giddy and freaky. So, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know, but I got a little traffic today, and I was very happy and excited about that, and I decided to come on here and tell you guys about it. And I did have a new client in my cam room today, a new customer. We chatted for a little bit before he exited, and I did have another client that came in, but he turned on his camera and it froze up, so he left and he never came back, and I never went searching for him. I just didn't feel like it. I do have days like that when I really don't feel like it. So I just don't. I'm like, if he wants to come back, if he really wants to come back, he will. Like, who gives a fuck at this point kind of situation. See, the thing is, I don't act desperate for money, and I don't behave desperate for money. Even if I'm at a point where I need it, I don't act it. Like, I'm like, let it go. That just wasn't for me, because what's for me is just for me. I'm not gonna, grovel in the dirt for this shit. No. And that's the reason why, like, if you set your price, not because, okay, so say for example, I'm talking to you guys and I say, okay, I lowered my price on I'm Live and I've been getting a lot more customers, blase, blase, blase. Doesn't mean that you need to lower your price too, right? Because hiking your price up will weed out all the broadcasts. The thing about I'm Live is I've never had issues with saying that someone is broke, because for them to have a conversation with me in the first place, they are going to pay for each minute. Well, they're going to pay for each second they're in the room with me. So for me, like, lowering it to $1.98 just means that they get a little bit more time to chat with me. That's all that means. So if I usually talk for 15 minutes, if I charge $2 and something, and it usually lasts for like 15 minutes because it blows your money up, now they get like 30 minutes for the price of 50 minutes. And it doesn't even really matter, because it's not like I have people coming in back to back to back to back to back to back on my camera, right? And sometimes these conversations having them, I get gifts in them. So I would promote gifts a lot more in these when I have it at $1.98, right? Per minute. So I would, you know, push more for gifts and gain more that way through gaining gifts, right? But when you're on a coin based platform, like the person has to send you coins in order for you to make any money. So if they send you like a coin and you have to wait on them to send you some more coin, I would say don't sell yourself short or cheap, because a lot of people are going to come in to just view you for free or feed off someone else's coin. You know, like someone else is giving you gifts or giving you coins, and there's another person that's watching whatever it is you're doing for this person who is throwing coins. So they're getting an entire free show. So my thing is, I would recommend that if you have a platform that you have to set paid, because it's not going to be an hour, it's not going to be a minute to minute pay now. This is not a minute to minute pay. This is like you set a certain amount of coins and that's the amount of coins they need to pay to enter. So this is not camming, this is like an app, right? So they have to give a certain amount of coins to enter your chat room, and once that coin is paid, they can choose to continue to tip you while you're in there or just leave it at that one coin. Now, my thing to you is that if you feel like you want to set your thing so that it's $5 to come into your room, or it's $2, $3 to come into your room to have a chat with you, or you want to set it where it's $10 to come into your room to have a chat with you, my thing is go ahead and set it at that price. Set it, because the broke ass people are not the ones you're trying to attract. You're trying to attract the ones with money. And how you're going to attract the ones with money is if you actually put money there. You get the concept? If you don't get the concept, put it in the comment section down below so I can further explain it. But yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. So if you get it, you get it. If you don't, just let me know and I'll try to clarify it in another video. But basically, if it's an entry fee, like you have an entry fee, so one shot entry fee, and you feel like you want to charge $10 for one person to enter, go ahead and do that. Don't feel like I need to charge $1 because everybody else is charging $1. The only thing you're charging $1 and getting is a lot of insultive, broke ass people that they're not even supposed to be on there because they can't afford to be on there because they can't even afford their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, and what you're trying to attract is someone with money. So if you're going to attract someone with money, you actually have to have it so that they need to pay money to get in and not $1, because then everybody's going to can be like, oh, I can find $1, and everybody comes in, and then everybody expects you to do all kinds of shit for nothing at all. So moral of the story is, you set your price that you're comfortable with and stick with your price. Don't let someone else tell you that you need to change your price because you get more money that way, or blase, blase, blase. Yes, this person is getting more money that way, but what are they doing in order to get more money that way? What do they have to, what kind of verbal abuse they have to withstand to gain that money? You know what I'm saying? And when you set your thing at a standard, it weeds out all the bottom feeders, basically. And that's basically what I'm getting at. It weeds out the bottom feeders and give you the people that has that type of money to spare, that has the money to spend in the first place, so it don't even matter to them. So yeah, just do what you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable with $1, do $1. If you feel like $5 is your thing, do $5. If you feel like $10 is your thing, do $10. Just don't let anyone, your audience will come. Your audience, you're not trying to attract a person that only has $1 to spare. You're trying to attract someone who has up to $500-$600 to spare. So if you're trying to attract that type of person, how are you going to know that they are that type of person if it's $1 to enter into your chat? And then you're going to feel like you're going to feel the need to be doing a lot more than what you need to be doing, because these dollar broke ass people are trying to squeeze everything that they can get out of you for just the $1 that they sent. So just go with your own thoughts, your own feelings, and what you believe that you worth, and the clientele that you are trying to attract. And don't go for what the crowd is going for, because the crowd is not you. You are you, and you have to live with you. So just do you, boo boo. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, going to go in. I'm gonna watch me some YouTube. I'm taking a break right now, and then I'm gonna start back working. And I'm gonna log into my streaming platform now. So this is gonna be it for the night, and I'll chat with you, ladies and gents, tomorrow. You're so horny. Ooh, so what you want to do about it? So hey guys, Paul left the chat, but I stay for long, recording for long, just because, you know, I just have too much editing to do, because he came straight out with his in his hand. He came straight out the door with his in his hand, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. So hold on, let me turn this. As you can see, he came out with his in his hands, you know. So that was the basis of the conversation. He didn't really stay for long. He barely spent a minute. Yeah, he barely spent a minute. Let me see. Who probably spent 3 minutes? I don't know, but it didn't last for long. That's what it was. So camming is going fine. It's picking up. Like I tell you guys, it's going to hit every time. And also texting has gotten real fast since yesterday. Like, I don't know if it's just a weekend thing, or if this is the point, this is a turning point right now, because there is a turning point in texting. So I don't know just yet. All I do know is that I have sent my quota that I have prepared myself to send, and I'll see how the rest of the week goes. So say for example Monday, and it's still going at this speed, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change the amount of messages that I had planned to send per hour. So I'm going to change it from the 25 and see if I can go back to sending 100 messages per hour. And then if I hit 100 messages, then I go back for my regular 120. And if I hit 120 messages, because if it's rolling that fast, and if I do that, then I try again and see if I can go for 300 messages. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, let's see if your girl can do that and hit the shit out of park, basically. But yeah, that's what it is right now. That's where we're at. We're back in the game. We're back on the ball. I didn't change my IP address. I didn't do none of that. Oh, and here's another thing I forgot to mention about the changing the IP address. If I change my IP address, I can't text. I can't text there. I'm gonna lose my texting job if I should do that. So I can't even change my IP address even if I wanted to. I would have to do that on a different device, and that's just not gonna be it. But I did all of that without it happened without me changing nothing, and I'm making money. Like, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. But yeah, we'll see how everything works out by the end of the month. And see if I should be setting a new goal starting next week, but we'll figure that out on Monday. By Monday we'll figure that out, and we'll figure out if it's a turning point as it relates to traffic on the texting. And camming, we're getting back up there. It's not as fast as it used to be, but we're getting back there. And for my broadcasting is my broadcasting. It's been my broadcasting. It's been how it's been. And it's okay for the most part. So there's no complaint there. So, you know, today it is Saturday night, and I didn't record myself cooking because I did a whole bunch of cooking earlier on in the week, and I don't think y'all need any more cooking in this vlog. I don't think it's necessary. So yeah, I didn't record, and we will see what next week brings. I have a whole bunch of laundry that I need to fold, y'all, and I need to do laundry. I think I need to do laundry tomorrow or something like that, because it's been raining, so I need to do laundry and get it out early tomorrow so that they can dry and come back in before. But yeah, so far it has been good, and everything is going well, and I'm just here relaxing, watching TikToks. And my thing to you is, do not take a break and watch TikTok. Like, make sure that you're finished working when you were watching a TikTok, because you'll be on TikTok for hours. Like, don't make that mistake. Don't do what I do. Especially if you're not disciplined. Don't do what I do. Hey guys, good morning. So it's Monday, September 20, and I'm still not fully awake yet. I went to bed like I want to say 3 o'clock this morning. So, and I just want to come on here to end out this video because I didn't do it. Whatever. I'm tired. Fuck it. Yeah. So I'm ending out this video with giving you guys a little update. I'm not even properly awake yet because so many things just like woke me up out of bed as it relates to my phone ringing. You know, just a few little things, and I'm not done, so I'm going back to bed after this, and then edit this video later on today. But I wanted to end out this video with an update to let you guys know how my week went. So for texting, so far I'm at 4,517 messages. That's where I'm at for 2 weeks and 3 days worth of work. So that's 13 days worth of work. This weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the volume of messages was freaking high. Like, this weekend was freaking high. So I don't know. Last weekend it wasn't this good. So I don't know if it's gonna transfer over in today, or maybe it's because it was a holiday, because it was St. Patrick's Day weekend, whatever. So I don't know if that's what the cause of it was or what it was, but the messages were freaking high and I was living for it, and I didn't even work like how I would work usually, and I sent 500 one day and I sent 400 the next day. So because I had put myself at 300 a day, I didn't even really stress it, and I made 500 in no time, 300 in no time, 400 in no time, because y'all know that it takes me no time to send that amount of messages, right? But because I had already had like stuff that I had planned out to do, I didn't try to push myself to do more than that for the day. I just did that and just stopped. So I'm at 4,517 messages right now for at the end of my second week of this month. My camming is also, I've seen some significant increase in my camming as well. And this is why I say not every day is going to be Christmas. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you do. There's just going to be a slow period on whatever site you're on. The best thing you can do if you're only camming is be on multiple campsites, right? So when one gets slow, you have the other one as a backup, and do other little things in terms of hustling when it comes to camming in order to keep your bag up, and also have a savings, have investments, and all that, because there's going to be a slow period and you never know when that slow period is going to hit, and you don't know how long it's going to hit for. So those are my updates as it relates to that. I will see you guys in my next vlog, and I'm gonna be doing mini series in between, like to answer like questions, so you can get your question answered straight to the point. You don't have to watch through a long video, because the long videos would be for entertainment. The little short videos, I don't think they're gonna come every week. It depends on how y'all ask the questions. It depends on what information comes up that needs addressing, that would make me make a little video sometime in the week before a weekly vlog drops. And for this week, I am going to have for this week I am going to have a mini video series, whatever, for this week, answering a question from one of my subscribers. Guys, thank you so much. Y'all, I love you so much. Oh my God, I just love y'all so much. You have no idea. I'm not just saying it. Like, I wish y'all could just feel my love for y'all. I wish I wish there was a way I could let y'all feel my love through these videos, because I love y'all for the support that you're giving me, not knowing me, for coming to me for information and trusting me to give you guidance. Like, y'all are just super amazing, and you have no idea. Like, if nobody, y'all are just fucking amazing. I love y'all. So see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.